Hey guys, Beth here. Bethris, it is. It's not that bad. I did a little live TikTok a little bit ago, and I just wanted to do a little short video here about what I was trying to focus on those TikTok. I'm not familiar with all that, and I'm not going to sit and study about it, you know. I got people that doing that for me, but I don't want to aggravate them. It's just fun doing it myself. Anyway, so I'm going to show you an example of what I was trying to talk about on the TikTok Live, and it's about domestic violence, okay? Hold on a second. I'm going to show you, and I just want someone to reach out and say, you can make a fake name up. You can PM me. You can know if you have ever been in the presence of somebody that you fear for your safety, then you're going to understand what I'm saying, okay? I mean, I'm not in fear for my safety. I'm just being a cop and all that, and being everything I've been through. But what I'm saying is, I want you to listen to this. I'm going to go get me another glass of tea. I want you to listen to this. Don't have no rights to the music. This is a form of domestic violence. I'll be right back. Okay, here. This composer, hope you got just a little split second of it there. I think Keena went outside. Anyway, this is from this is just one example of his work. And I'm trying to do this video to anybody that cares about you, your friends, family, whatever, to realize and pick up signs. When you are a victim of domestic violence, you feel shame. That's what they want you to feel. You don't want to tell somebody, he beats me. You don't want to do that. You might have kids, you might have friends involved. You don't want anybody to know. And I understand that totally. I really do. What I'm saying is, you can drive down the street and house to house to house to house. Oh, that's a nice house. That's a pretty house. You do not know what is going on in each individual house. I was a cop for 13 years. I've been in homes in this town I know, and that's why I don't drive around. That's why I really don't drive around, because I can't even get it. You can ask all my friends, and I was like, oh man, some guy killed himself there. Oh gosh, it happened there. And I don't want to drive around. You know, I'm sure a cab driver or any other EMT people did that too. But anyway, I'm going to show you this as an example, okay, of gaslighting and of, just listen to it, connect the dots. Sturdy, my opinion. That'll elevate your thinking, won't it? Just a light little, oh, it's going to be okay. Assurance. Majesty. It'll be all right. You're laying in bed listening to this. You're scared to death he's going to come beat you. He's in there drinking and he's playing this song. What do? You got kids in the next room, right? You do. you have kids in the next room. I would love any feedback on this. You know, everybody says, why should I subscribe to your YouTube if you post it on Facebook for free, honey? You can unsub anything you want to. Right now, I concentrate from when I wake up in the morning to when I go to sleep at night, and what I can accomplish in between, okay? I'm basically talking about, and only want to talk about it, domestic violence. You can tell by a situation. If I go over to Linda's house and her friend Connie's over there, and Connie's drunk and she's bitching about her boyfriend, and instead of understanding, well, you put up with that. You put up with that. I don't feel sorry for you, girl. Go get me a shot, So all this friendly banter and all of this atmosphere that you create that atmosphere to fit your attitude. Now, if I want to sit here and have chaos in my life, obviously I wouldn't be sitting here in peace and quiet. Right? Oh, it's nice. Peace and quiet. What I'm saying, your atmosphere can switch like that. If the wrong person with the wrong attitude walks in the presence of you when you are having a great day, it don't take a word. They don't have to say a word. It will just ruin your whole day. I've had 3 incidents of 3 different people that's happened to. So let's try this again to express my point to you guys. Now, I doubt that a woman's going to be playing to try to scare a man. I've told you women out there, I think I've solved a few domestic violence cases on the super glue thing and the GTP. But let's hear this one more time. Just got out showering, you're laying there like, the hell? You're like, what's he doing? Is he drunk? Who's out there? And then your kids are asleep. Oh my God, what am I going to do? Fear. It's fear they want to put into you. It shows authority. Rape and domestic violence is not about sex. It's about control. Listen to this. Sleeping with the Enemy, Julia Roberts, 15 years ago or so. Jerry Goldsmith, producer. Listen to this. If you go in a home and someone's playing music, listen to it. Whatever they're listening to is something that relates them to their atmosphere. If you want to go in somewhere, just especially if you're a cop, excuse me, especially if you're a cop, don't police department and go in there all jack-leg and all that. Hey, listen outside for a little bit. So many people, I trained a few cops when I was a sergeant. So many people just want to go down and bust a door down for, they're in there, man. I said, listen, yeah, they're in there. What's a rush? What's a rush? And you can learn so much. The biggest mistakes, and I skip around, and I'm going to get back to the music and how you can tell what's going to happen if you listen to the music in your atmosphere. Either you created or you allowed to be created in your environment. Sometimes you got to bust that bubble and let them go. Okay, so I'm skipping around again. Anyway, my point is, if your boyfriend's out in the garage and him and his buddies are out there hooting and hollering and say, man, my wife's in there, I'm going in there to go to bed. Hey, go in there, put a teddy on and woohoo. But if he's drunk and belligerent and he's playing this, power. That is power. That sound is power. A little bit of psychology here. Can you all handle it? You know, okay. Okay, that point right there, either something good's going to happen or something bad's going to happen, all right? Well, I'm not going to give it away. Go on there and watch that Sleeping with the Enemy, or just look at the soundtrack. I will post the link on here. But I'm saying, listen to your surroundings, well, that's just me, If I go in someone's house, I automatically look at the whole surroundings. That's the biggest mistakes, like I started to say a while ago. If you're a police officer and you go on a call and your top interest is tackling somebody and arresting them, instead of taking those kids first to a safe place and talking to them, kids don't lie. What happened, Johnny? Mom hit Daddy with a shoe and Dad beat the shit out of her. Kids will not lie. And how many calls do you see these young cops come on today? I've got so many calls. People say, and they say, well, the police was there. And I go, well, who were they? I don't know their names, which that's a whole another video of me trying to help everybody. Anytime you deal with the police, please, it was mandatory when I was working that you had a business card and with your name and information on it. You dispatch gave her you called the dispatch, they gave you a log number. You wrote the log number on the business card. You gave it to the person you were dealing with. So easy peasy, right? What happened to those days? So anyway, give you a little taste on filling out your atmosphere, especially if you go to a friend's house and they're upset, you can tell if your friends are hiding something. But luckily, I know if one of my friends was hurting, they would tell me. And if they knew I loved them as much as I do, they would trust me not to jump the gun. But life is a vapor. Life is a vapor. And I'm telling you what, it's too short for this right here. Gaslighting. Anyway, if you don't like classical music, you will not understand that. But anyway, well, hi, oh, Rosie. I'm trying to find a home for Rosie because I'm allergic to her. Come here, baby. And, hey, Rosie. She's very vocal. She's kind of, well, like all cats, she's aloof. Why does everybody get a cat? You can't hold them. They won't bring you a shoe or a sock or anything. So hard to just try to laugh and have fun about this stuff, but just the mental and emotional things that I see my friends going through and just have to ignore it. And then I have a lot of friends that, I'll see out or they'll text me and say, gosh, I miss you, but man, I'm scared to death. So-and-so's husband don't want them to be friends with me because I might bust them out, right? If you deserve to be busted out, I'll bust you out, okay? And if I deserve to be busted out, feel free, okay? Feel free. Somebody texted me the other day, oh, Luch's going to sue you for slander. Well, honey, I've been doing this for a long time. And if I'm lying, I'd have already been sued. Don't you think? And this is Beth Riss from Ironton, Ohio. God bless everybody. Have a wonderful evening. I'm going to catch up on the news and all the plane crashes. By all means, you guys go ahead and book your vacation to the beach when all this aviation political control war games are over. Okay? Beth Riss, God bless Ironton, Ohio.